Hello Internet, how's it going? Andre here from Double Down Guitar and welcome to another practice log video. If you're new here to the channel, my name is Andre and I play Gypsy jazz guitar. I do lesson videos as well as these practice logs where you can see me practicing, talking through things that I found out, things I find interesting, and working through stuff. So if you're into that, make sure to subscribe and like all that fun stuff. I got something cool for us today. We're gonna check out Mr. Matteo Mancuso. Yeah. Dude, my headphones are looking rough. Look at this. Oh, look at this thing. Anyways, don't get distracted. We're gonna check out Mr. Matteo Mancuso, and he's a really cool player. He's got this. He's got his own sort of way of playing. He obviously plays with the fingers instead of pick, and but he brings in like this bop language and bluesy licks, and he's got his own sound already. And he's pretty young, so it's pretty impressive. I got a couple licks prepared to show you. Imagine that. Today I actually went ahead and looked at the lines first, but don't get used to that. This is my Easter present for everybody. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna check out the solo. Today I'm actually gonna play the whole solo, or at least the first chorus, before I start talking about stuff. I noticed that in previous videos, I don't even make it like 10 seconds in, I'm already pausing it to talk about stuff. I'm gonna play it first, control myself. Play the first chorus, and then we'll come back and talk about lines. I'll show you how to play it, talk about different things, and yeah, that's the plan. Like, subscribe, do it now so that you can say you subbed to Double Down Guitar before it was cool to do that. So let's hear it. Dude, how's he doing that on a Selmer guitar? Dude, that's crazy, isn't it? But anyways, let's talk about a couple of things. Let's start with the E7 F7 line that he plays. He also got these like small, melodic fragments that are like super cool, right? That little line, very pretty. And his playing, you can tell it's there's a lot of scale stuff in it, which is I would say a little less common in gypsy jazz. We would be more folk. Gypsy jazz is usually around more like arpeggios and things like that, but you can use both mix and match, do your own thing. But anyways, E7 F7. What are we playing here? So the first line is this. So and I did a PDF on the minor 6 arpeggio, because you can play. So he's playing B minor over E7, and you can do the same thing. Matteo didn't get the memo, and he just played B minor, a triad, instead of B minor 6. But we are gonna forgive him this time. But let me show you how to play, and then I want to talk about a couple of things. Let's go to here. So he did. It's a practice log. You're gonna see me making mistakes. And he connects it to, which is used a lot. This kind of thing, right? So. Let me do it one time slower so you can get it. He does actually, right? So you decide how much you want to pick. He's not picking at all. got that. And this idea of playing, let's talk about that really quick, of playing B minor over, look at my editing skills here. So this idea of playing B minor over E7, right? So let's say I have a, and this is on the minor 6 video, but I'm gonna expand a little bit. Let's say I have a G7 chord, for example. If I play, I can play arpeggios from each of the chord tones of G7. From the root, I can play a G7. From the third, I can play a B. I don't know how to do the circle with a slash through it, so we're gonna do minor 7 flat 5, which B minor 7 flat 5 is what chord? If you watch the minor 6th video, I'll give you 3 seconds to answer. And if you answered D minor 6, you are correct, and you get 100 points and a golden star. From the 5th, we get a D minor 7. And you know, these two chords, they only have one note that's different between the two. The D minor 6 has a B and the D minor 7 has a C. And you can mix and match those sounds, or you know, choose whatever sound you want. I prefer the D minor 6, you know, because it has the third of that G7. The D minor 7 is gonna have a C, which is the 4th. But contrary to what a lot of people believe, you will not get arrested for playing the 4th, and it doesn't sound bad. So if you like that sound, play that. Play the D minor 7. And finally here we have, from the 7, we would have an F major 7. So from the root, you play the dominant. From the third, you can play a half diminished chord, which is the same as a minor 6 chord. From the 5, you can play a D minor 7, and from the 7, you can play an F major 7. We'll talk about more of that type of application, and I'll do later a video on dominant chords. I gotta finish the minor 6 first. We did 2 videos. I still got a lot of things to talk about, and then we gotta get to major, but we will get to dominant, I promise. And so, no, don't save. Let's go back to the video here. And the second part, you know, it's a pretty, like, it sounds like, I like that type of line too, and it's kind of cool to mix the two up, and you can use it in a different spot. You can, you know, I kind of visualize, you know, you can kind of see that as, you know, B flat major scale, right? And, or F mixolydian, however. But this is a kind of a cool thing where you're playing this way, and instead of just going for this note here, descending, you can go, right? So I really enjoy getting the little fragments from lines and not just the whole line in Control C, Control V, because you get more and you have more options if you do it that way. Anyways, let's go to the second line. Second one is over the Christoph changes. If you know who Christoph is, you know, let me know in the comments, because I hear Christoph changes all the time. I have no idea where that name comes from. So, it's that line. That was kind of quick. I'm going to play a little slower so you can hear it. Here we go. Let's practice that line. So it is. Let me try one time. So. Still getting these under my fingers, but it's over 4 chord, sharp 4 chord, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1. One more time slowly so you can learn the line. What do I like about this? First of all, the first part, really cool little fragment for a major chord that you can use. We did a Mosology not too long ago, and that one had all of these are really good to have under your fingers to kind of play over stuff. And then it's they're simple, it's short, you can modify, you can kind of use it different ways. Oh, here's a different way that you can use it. We had, let's say I have E7. We were talking about the dominant chords and the different arpeggios we can use. What if I do that, or the Mosology one, right? So that's one thing that I really liked about that line. Second thing here was this. It might seem really simple, but it was the, and when I heard that, I'm like, what is that? That sounds like, right? B harmonic minor. And it's a really cool, I mean, yeah, it makes sense because it's that F7, F sharp 7 resolves to the 2, which is the B minor. But it's a sound that I never used myself. So then I started like, okay, what can I do with it? Something like that, right? And I was thinking 4, sharp 4 to the 1, then over this chord, over the 6 dominant harmonic minor, and I did like a minor 4 thing. But anyways, these little ideas I think are super, super valuable. Because if you just take the lick for what it is and you don't extract to the parts you like, it feels like, I don't know, you can get more from it if you kind of take your time and analyze what you like about the line. So let me review the 2 licks, and that's going to be it for today. Here are the 2 lines again. First one. And my timing is wrong here. I need to practice them to get under my fingers, right? But one more time. Am I missing a note from that one? We're gonna go back and review that. 1 second. I want to make sure that you and I both have the correct notes. Yeah, and he does it with the slide. It was that little pause I was missing. Okay, so here we go. One more time. And the second one over Christoph changes. Oops, I almost focus. There it is, and cool lines that you can use over Django Steiger, you can use over other major tunes. If you enjoyed the content, one more time, make sure to like, subscribe. I do lessons. If you want to take some lessons with me, we can talk about that. Join the Discord. I share PDFs with the licks and things like that we've been doing on practice logs. And that's all I got for you today. I hope you're having a good weekend. Like I said, happy Easter, and I will see you next time.